Okay, hi, welcome to another one of my Super Sentai reviews. I'm not going to be doing many of these anymore because I'm very near the end of my collection, but I just figured I may as well do this one. It's going to be for the Go-Go Brace from QQ Sentai Go-Go 5 or the Rescue Morpher from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I don't have a box for it or anything, and there are a couple of chips on it, but I did get this used from eBay, and I got it for a good price, so I can't really complain too much about it. I also had the wrong strap for it. I have this one which is zigzaggy, which is actually the one that comes with the Ginga brace from Gingaman, but I got that one for some reason rather than the one which is the Go-Go 5 brace, which is just, it's a plain strap with the symbol on it. That's about it. So we'll just go straight to the morpher itself. Still holds up pretty well, even after all these years of not being used. So you have the main symbol here, obviously, and then you have a 5, E, and then the 2 arrow buttons, which are only used for one of the features in this. So to open it up, you just simply press this to the side, and then you have a blank screen, and then to turn it on, you press the 5 button, or even the E button. I'm still getting used to this. And then you have the Lightspeed logo, and then every time you don't do anything, it makes a beep sound. And then to choose the features, you press the 5. So you have change, call, robot, which is just basically calling up the mecha, count. I can't really read this backwards on my camera, but yeah, so count, and then the game. So for change, and then you press the E button to activate the effects. So change, Chucksaw. It only does Go Red. It doesn't do any of the other Go-Go 5 members. So that's change. And then the call sound. You've got a sonar on there. You just press that to cancel it. Then you press the 5 again. So we go to robot, which is quite a lengthy animation, but just bear with me. So you can see it goes through each of the individual Zords. It doesn't do it for the Super Train or the Rail Liner, or whatever it's called, the Go Liner. It only does it for the Victory Robo. So yeah, quite lengthy animation there, but it still looks pretty neat. And then you have count, which allows you to do timing for a certain number of seconds. And it just does it between those, so we'll just do 30 seconds because it's the shortest one. And then it just counts it down, and then the beeps end up speeding up every 10 seconds, and then at the end of it there's a like an explosion effect. So you can see that it picks up on the sound, and I think it's just mainly kind of like just an extra feature, so you can kind of time yourself for different things if you wanted. I think it's cool it has this little feature on it, and the LCD screen does look pretty good. And then that's that for the count feature, and then the final feature of this, which is the cool thing about it, which is the reason why I wanted to get it, is the mini game. It's nothing really too special. It's just a you just simply have to dodge the obstacles and collect certain parts of the certain things off the road. So you can see there's like rocks and everything, and you use these 2 arrow buttons to guide yourself. And you just kind of go with it, and then it just keeps track of the score that you do. So you basically extinguish the fires as you go along, but there's also skulls that you want to avoid, and the rocks you don't want to hit either. And you get like 3 chances, and if you mess it up then you die. So that's first hit. then you just move left and right with it, and then it keeps a track of your high score as well. So there's the second hit, and then we'll just do the final hit so we can finish the game. So there we go. And then it tells you your score as well. It doesn't save for like a high score and everything, it just tells you the score that you did in that game. And then that's it. There's quite a few different things with it, and it's really nice with what we have. So that's pretty much that. The strap actually fits a adult hand pretty well, like, just to show it on mine, without causing any damage to the brace itself on the surface. You can see I can fit it like at the end, and it's still a little bit loose on my wrist, but you know, it has all the features, it can still work, so it's really nice. I need to point out, before I get to the changes, that it does run on a LR2032 button battery rather than like standard AA's or AAA's, which I do find a little bit of annoyance, but it's not really the biggest deal in the world. I mean, there's worse things that could be done, like the alterations, which I'm going to get to. So there's quite a few changes that were made to this. The main thing is that the whole animation feature was completely removed. They went super cheap with the Rescue Morpher. All the buttons were changed in accordance with it. Change was taken out. If you just leave it for a little while, it just ends up shutting itself off. In replacement of the screen, you had to divide with a picture of the Red Ranger and the Rescue Megazord, and then their pictures were placed on the first two buttons up here, and then this button here was changed to a lightning bolt to activate the call sound, and then the final button was a C for clearing, to cancel any of the other features. And it was just a case of one of these two lighted up, and then you had these two lighting up as well. Completely cheaping it out on it. The speaker quality was fine, and the sound effects were exactly the same for what was kept. There was also an increase in size with this, which doesn't really make much sense, but I think what they did was that they added the speaker to the top. So that was the reason why they made it bigger. The grey, I think, was dulled down a little bit, but it just might because the fact that the one that I've seen are a lot older. But yeah, they kept the symbol the same, they kept the chrome, and the lights on here were the same as well. Strap was identical, battery type was the same, but I think it was really bad in comparison to this one because of the fact that they just removed all of the main good features of it, and particularly because of the fact that there was no mini game in the English release either. That was just completely taken out, as well as the count feature, which didn't make any sense. And it just means that getting the Japanese version is obviously the better choice because of the fact that you get all the better features of it, as well as that mini game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about this. If you can find this for a good price, then I'll definitely recommend it. I mean, it's a little bit tricky. Like, some people really do overcharge you for this, but you know, sometimes you might get lucky. You might get this for a few quid. It's definitely worth the purchase, I'd say, if you can get it for a good price. So that's it for this review, and I want to apologise as well. I don't know how the quality of this video turned out because I'm recording this on my iPod rather than my phone camera. So we'll just see what happens with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I shall see you next time for whatever I do next. So long, take care.